children. So over there also, we got some input related to GATE, like how we can, as a department, help to all our students in GATE preparation. So there also we promise that we'll keep a program where we'll call a person who can actually elaborate what are the things, how you can prepare about GATE and how you can get good marks. Okay, because GATE, as you all know, it is graduate aptitude test in engineering. And we also conducted this kind of program previously when Samir sir was here. Okay, today he's a resource person again, but right now he's working in industry. Okay, so we'll get both, like in terms of how industry people look at GATE and how we, a teacher, look at GATE. So both aspects now will be shared with you from our resource person. So let me just give you a brief idea of, like, if you prepare well for GATE, how it will be helpful for you in future. Apart from, like, you are doing engineering in automobile, how you can, with the help of GATE itself, you can take a very good job, or even you can go for a higher study. So like, if you study well, because GATE, if you see the curriculum, it is mostly based on what you learn, starting from your first year to almost final year, I can say. So if you prepare well, you clear your basics. Okay. So maybe the problem that comes in GATE is based on to, like, check about the fundamental understanding of the students that give that exam. Okay. So if you score good in that, okay, then based on that you can go for higher study. Like the topmost institute that we are having in India, they take for, like, masters based on the GATE. Okay. So you can do MTech from IITs, NITs, or even topmost private institute also that we are having in India. Even there are foreign universities, okay, where you can apply for MS. They also consider GATE score. Like we are having some universities in Singapore, like National University of Singapore itself, and Nanyang Technological University. And even there are few universities in Germany also. They consider GATE score, like Technical University of Germany, and there is, I think, one more or one or two universities that consider the GATE score. Okay, so this is the advantage you are having, and the biggest advantage that you are having is, like, you can apply, like, whatever most of the PSUs that we are having, that is public sector undertaking, that is government organization. There you can actually get selected based on GATE, because most of the PSUs consider entry for their, like, graduate trainee based on GATE. So if you score more, okay, good marks in GATE, you can directly maybe end up having a job at PSU. Okay, so this is a basic idea of, like, why you should prepare for GATE. As early you start, it will be beneficial for you, because you will be having more chance, and maybe, like, the second year student are having more time to study and prepare themselves for this GATE exam. Okay, I'm not going to take too much, because you will get a lot of things from the speaker itself. So let me hand over again to Ibrahim sir, and we can start with the session. Ibrahim sir, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Nafis Khan sir, for your wonderful words. Now, without ado, I should invite Professor Samir Khan. Samir Khan is a personality, like he is working for some other company now. He's a manager in the design department, and when he was with us a year back, okay, and he has worked around 8 to 10 years with us. We always used to admire him, and still we keep admiring him. समीर सर के बारे में सिर्फ मैं इतना ही कहना चाहता हूं कि जहां रहेगा वही रोशनी लुटाएगा, जहां रहेगा वही रोशनी लुटाएगा, किसी चिराग का अपना मकान नहीं होता. सो आज ये जो अपने नॉलेज का, जो ज्ञान का जो प्रकाश है, जो नॉलेज की रोशनी, वो आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करने के लिए आए हैं. हमारे साथ हमारे डियर कलीग. सो समीर सर, वेलकम टू यू. And now, stage is yours. Please share your wonderful ideas and knowledge about the GATE preparation the smart way. Okay, thank you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Ibrahim, sir. And may I ask you first how I should share my screen? Because I have presentation made, so it will be nice if you allow me to share my screen.
Sure. Please. Okay, I should.
I think I've shared it. Is it visible?
Good evening, Samir sir.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, that is it. Yes, we were missing you.
Yes.
Sir, thank you so much. Our HOD, Dr. Dhale, Ashok Dhale has joined us. So welcome you, sir. Program has already started, and Samir is about to start. Okay, sir. Thank you so much for joining.
Sorry for the late, because I have just reached the home from the college. So you
Thanks,
can continue.
I
I welcome Samir sir, and sorry for the inconvenience that I could not join in time. Okay, so you can start, sir.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Samir sir, I think you can start.
You're audible. Please continue.
Okay, sir. First thing I would like to ask is if everyone is comfortable with my English, or should I switch to Hindi? Because I would love to interact with Hindi. It's whole day English.
Sir,
and
Hindi,
I'm
okay.
tired of-
Hindi is
yes,
okay.
yes, I'm tired of this English language. All right, so I'll mix things up because पूरा हिंदी भी मुश्किल हो जाता है.
English.
So, thank you, Nafis sir, for sharing some good thoughts about GATE examination, because my first 20%, I think you have covered it already. So we can discuss in depth about the syllabus. So this, as Nafis sir has said, graduate aptitude test in engineering, this is the gateway for, initially it was started because of admissions in IITs. And this is what I have put, like Ibrahim sir has given GATE preparation the smart way. So I thought that in this, this other line can do as well. Means it can join the original one. So because GATE preparation itself is not that interesting towards the students, because I have seen in academics, students are not that much inclined to the GATE, but they are more inclined to the job opportunities. But rather, the thing is that after completion of the course, they realize that it was the only chance to get into the good jobs, because once you are out there, then you come to know what are the public sectors, then what is the private sector, and how to get good job, basically. So a lot of people end up in call centers, the technical support, I should not call it as a call centers, it may offend them, but it is basically a call center, technical support they call. Then they end up being in some IT support systems. They switch the careers. So if beforehand they come to know about these things, it would be a better in deciding where to go and what to do. So this headline or the title that I have given is like job opportunities in PSU and higher education through GATE examination. Because once you are GATE qualified, or once you are familiar with the GATE examination and you prepare for it, literally believe that nobody can stop you from doing anything you want in any way. Okay, but there are some hindrances. The only obstacle to go beyond the imagination is your academics. Okay, because that so you better focus on academics also and this also. So GATE exam was started because of MTech admissions. IITs first allowed people to do masters, PhDs, but as competition rose, they have to have some screening mechanism in place. So they started this GATE, but later on, the public sector units, they used to take written examinations on their own. They used to take interviews on their own, but later they decided that for even 100 positions, lakhs of people are applying. So that made their job very difficult. So what they have decided is, since last decade, I think, that whoever wants to apply for a job in public sector unit, we'll discuss that in detail, just bear with me. So whoever is want to have a job with the public sector unit, that they ask them to appear for GATE exam, because if they can cross the GATE barrier, they are suitable for interviews. They think that, and they are doing it continuously, and day by day, year by year, different companies are getting into this habit of because what they think is instead of screening lakh people and getting 1,000 people for interview, it's better to have a GATE qualified people. So this is a normal job versus masters through GATE. Normal job, why I've written is normal job is as you can share the experience of your seniors. You ask your seniors, they will say that in market you will get only around 10,000 to 12,000 job. Even the senior says that अगर 10,000 का भी मिलता है तो ले लेना चाहिए, because after 2 years you can apply for masters on the basis of that experience. So that 12,000 rupees is what they aim for, the 10,000, 12,000. And there are people who even want to work at 8,000 rupees per month because they don't have a job. And once 1 year is completed after graduation, so it is very difficult to apply even for fresher jobs. Okay. So normal job is that job what I call generally most of the people, 60% of the people get after completion of graduation. And masters through GATE, what I have written here is because once you get admitted into master's program via GATE examination, you are entitled for a scholarship of I think now in the last 2 years, before last 2 years, I am not having update, it was 12,400 per month. Right, so you do the job, you do the studies, you are doing now. You don't have to pay. The government will pay you. The IITs will pay you 12,000 rupees per month. After 2 years, instead of having 2 years of experience, you will have MTech degree. So it is worth to go for a masters rather than go for a normal job. And it was decided by the AICTE last year that it was planned. If this pandemic is not in place, it would have been implemented, I would say. That AICTE was planning to have GATE examination as a requirement to award a degree, graduate degree. Because since last decade, industries were complaining that the students completing their graduation degrees are not up to the mark. They are not capable of directly going into the industry and working on the projects. So what AICTE has planned that they should compulsory, they should make mandatory the GATE examination for giving a bachelor degree. So in final year, you have to appear for the GATE. And if you qualify the GATE, then only you will entitle for the degree. It will be considered as completion. But I think 1 or 2 years will be from now, this will implement in the future. But for your case, I think it's not that important as of now. But bear in mind, it is important thing. So if you can see this diagram, it is not made by me, of course. So 2 options are there. Once you apply for the GATE, you either go for opportunities, very good opportunities. Whenever I write it's a mediocre job, a normal job, I write normal job. Whenever I say job, it is a very high paid, very satisfying job, very, what you can say, respectful job. And there is a higher education. And whatever the job opportunities or higher education, those both are free. Job opportunities you will get paid, higher education you will get paid, plus degree. These are all achieved via GATE only. So just a slide or 2 for PSUs. So public sector units, why they matter, because what any student or any engineer wants is from the job 3 things they want. First, they think that the industry they are serving should be core technical, because it is very difficult to get into the core technical. And even if you get into the multinational companies, the problem with that is your decisions won't matter there. What you have to do, you have to act like a part in the machine. Like you are easily replaceable. You do what you are told to do. You don't know about the other sections of the company. You don't know anything what other departments are doing. You have to just do whatever you are told. So the best job, I think, and everybody will agree to it, the job which offers you to take the decisions, whatever you say, that should matter, and whatever you have learned, you should be able to apply. That is one thing from the job that is very helpful, very admiring. Second thing is the job satisfaction. Even though you are working very small hours, means having very much holidays, but if the job satisfaction is not there, it's very difficult to compensate whole life for that particular job. So job satisfaction is there, the work you do is there, and the third and most important thing is monetary rewards. Because even if you are not interested, or even if you are not satisfied with the job, if you are paid enough, you will spare your life for that. Okay, so all the three things are important, and PSU offers you all of them. Like you cannot even think that the packages they offer, the job satisfaction they offer, the other facilities they offer, you have to just Google it on your own. You will come to know, because if you do it on your own, you will get some good attachment to it after your efforts. So there are basically 3 to 4 types of PSUs people classify. I have written 3: Maharatna, Navaratna, Miniratna. Like in US, they follow Fortune 100, 500, like this. These are all the companies. Basically, they choose GATE, and as we are talking about GATE, they should be mentioned. For just a glimpse, the NTPC or ONGC, they offer around 12 lakhs package per annum for the starter, the graduate trainee engineers. So that is huge. SCI, the Shipping Corporation of India, offers around 8 to 10 lakhs package, which, trust me, even after working 10 to 15 years in the industry, it is very difficult to get that much package, which these are offering beforehand, at the first job. There is a power grid. So where in the, I think 2017 or 16, they were offering 12 lakhs package. And this is one of the most lucrative job, the power job, energy sector in the whole world. And there are other things. You can search for that, and you can go whatever pleases you. These are some companies which are below whatever I have shown before, like SSC, Staff Selection Commission, Mahagenco, the generation company of Maharashtra, BMC, Mazgaon, RRB, the railway, ISRO, DRDO. So these are, I have put in some below these companies which I have shown in the last slide. The good thing about this is every company has their own style or own entry defined. But all of them, what they do is they have criteria, many of them, that GATE is must. But let me tell you, whatever you are seeing on the screen, these are comparatively only 40%, 40 to 50% difficult than the GATE difficulty level if you compare. So if you prepare for GATE, everything is possible. You don't have to prepare for another PSU. You don't have to prepare for an interview. Everything is included. This is including all taxes. Okay, if you consider it that way. Next thing is, if you don't want to have a job right now, you have knack for education. So the doors are open also. If you are planning for higher education, literally ISC Bangalore is the most, what you can say, and totally, even I give ranking to the ISC Bangalore better than European universities. Why is that? Because the quality produced by the ISC Bangalore, the environment they offer, like even if you go for social studies in ISC Bangalore, you will get much more things, much more than the social studies. So ISC Bangalore is the best thing one could go for. Then comes IITs, then come NITs. Even NITs are very prominent, good packages, job at the end. There are state-run institutions like VJTI, COP Pune, SPCE, sorry. There are options available like integrated PhDs in IITs. In Singapore, Germany, as said by Nafis sir also, that these universities, the foreign universities, they are recognizing GATE gradually. All right, so these are these were the things that I think required for motivation. But actual crux, if you want to get that, do this like this. There are different papers available for you people. It is for only you have segregated. There is a paper called ME, Mechanical Engineering, in which these 5 what you can say sections are there, modules are there, and there is another vertical, XE. It is called Engineering Science. And these contain these many up to from A to H papers. So what basically is, you either opt for ME or you can opt for XE. The difference being, there is very tough competition for ME. There is quite even 70 to 80% of that competition is in XE. The problem with XE is the benefit. I'll say first benefit. The benefit of XE is you don't have to study, like if you are good in design, you don't have to study thermal and manufacturing. If you are good in thermal and you want to go for only thermal engineering, then you don't have to study design and manufacturing. Like in ME. In ME paper, everything is there. Mechanical engineering, whole package is there. In XE, you have to decide if you are, where you are more interested in, where you are more comfortable with. So that is the benefit. What is the loss or disadvantage? So in masters, while applying for MTech or integrated PhDs, what you have to do is, there is a direct admission in IITs, but if you are applying through XE paper, then there is a compulsorily interview will be taken by the IITs or the respective institution. That is the only disadvantage people say. But trust me, if you can qualify in that grade, then what things they will ask in interview, the basic things only. So if you are good at that, you can clear the paper, the interview is also done. But I would rather prefer that if you have not decided which section or which particular section is good for you, so go for ME, because everyone go for ME. So I'll discuss structure of ME paper here, because I don't think XE needs to be discussed, because everything covers in ME, it is there in XE, except that food technology or that. Only one thing I would like to add for XE paper is that applied maths is compulsory. The A part, A paper is compulsory. And out of these, from fluid mechanics to atmosphere and ocean science, you have to choose any two papers. So if you choose like fluid mechanics and solid mechanics, fine, it's done. If you choose fluid mechanics and thermodynamics, you can appear for that. And good thing about that is at the time of writing paper, actually, you can decide which paper to solve. Whatever two paper you solve, those will be evaluated and you will be graded as per your performance. So enough for XE, let's move for ME. The structure of ME is like this. There will be small deviations, 5 to 10%. Like first is maths and aptitude, design, thermal, manufacturing. This is what I have decided, classified. Most people do this way only. 25, 25, 25, 25, or total 100 marks. And if you score 91 or 92, I think, maximum, you will be in the ISC Bangalore. If you score 88, also you will be in the ISC Bangalore. So see, what you have to do is 85 plus. You are in IITs. And you may think that 85 plus is very difficult thing, but people are getting that. Of your age, of your caliber, of your, what you can say, same degree learning. Okay. So generally what happens is, people think that it is very difficult to score 100, but why you score 100? What is requirement? So first I will suggest that decide your appetite, what you want, then go for achieving that. So let's discuss how to set your appetite and how to go for it. First, I will discuss the syllabus in brief. Okay, if you want to have a detailed discussion, there are very good explanation available on the net. You can go for that. First, let's have maths and aptitude. See, the maths is very important. If you are having any problem with the maths, so there is no problem with maths, there will certainly be a problem with you. Because unless and until you are familiar or not great, at least you are good in maths, you cannot be in the second year or third year. You are in third year, that indicates that you are good in maths. Okay, irrespective of how you are qualified or how you have cleared your M1, M2, M3, M4 or M3, M4 for diploma people, that doesn't matter. But as you are in third year or you are in final year, you are good in maths. So what is required is linear algebra, calculus, stat prob, and numerical methods. These are the 4 sections which include those 25 marks or not 25 marks, sorry, 15 marks, around 15 marks it is there. In linear algebra, let me tell you, there is a matrices, like inverse of matrix, rank of matrix, the eigenvalues and eigenvectors. And literally, those are the only things which are required for doing PhD in any subject. You go for neural networks, you go for what you can say, cognitive science, the psychology thing, they are also going on and learning linear algebra. It is the way how matrices are solved. I think most of you have studying FEA, CFD, everything is included in linear algebra. How you can form the matrix. What mechanical engineer can do, they can form the matrices based on some whatever the variational principle or weighted residual method. But how to solve them? The matrix size is million by million, and the quantum computer is able to solve billion by billion of matrix. Can you imagine how to multiply those million, 10 lakhs by 10 lakhs matrix and get the eigenvectors, get the inverse of that? So this is basic. And if you think that after studying for GATE, you can become that person, I don't remember, the Tony Stark from Iron Man. So forget about that. Because if you know alphabets, you can form sentences and you can write paragraphs. But that doesn't mean you can write a book like Shakespeare. This is the same thing. This GATE is for checking your basic grammar of engineering. And everybody who knows the grammar cannot write. So that requires another aspect. So at least what is aimed here? What is the main aim of engineering education or these GATE exams or any other competitive exams or interviews in companies is that you should get the grammar correct. That's the main thing. If your grammar is not correct, you won't be able to write anything, even though you cannot even speak correctly. So this whole thing is about making the grammar correct. You should know what alphabets are there, how statement is formed, how sentences and paragraphs are formed. So only based on that only you will be tested, and based on that only you will be entered into the industry. Based on that only you will start your career. After that, based on your capacity and the opportunity you get, you can go beyond whatever the limits are there. So that is linear algebra. Calculus, most of the people spread here the rumors that calculus is something like nobody understood. They are still confused that where we use these limits and derivatives. There are many t-shirts I have found that wrote messages like still to get to know where this d by dx is used. The problem with them is they don't see. For them, the education, the knowledge is stick to the papers of the books. Whatever knowledge is on the paper, the ink, it doesn't get out of that paper. That's the problem. Once you get that knowledge out of the paper and you see around you, everywhere you see the application of anything you want. So it depends on you again. But one more thing, even if you don't understand anything in engineering, you can still qualify the GATE. Okay, that statement, just don't follow it religiously. It was just a fact, I mean to say. So calculus, statistic probability and numerical method. These are two things. Personal opinion is that in IISc Bangalore, what they have started is for mechanical engineering, MTech in mechanical engineering, but specialization are like mechanical engineering, aerospace engineering. As you are from automobile also, you get options like this. Mechanical engineering, apply for mechanical, aerospace, material science, nanotechnology, quantum computing, quantum technology, not computing. And there was data science. So mechanical engineers are going for data science. And what you need to know, what you need to have in you for data science is statistic probability and numerical methods and logic. If you are good in numerical methods, that means you are good in computer programming. And this is only required. Even if you go for any Ivy League university, these two are compulsory. Because everywhere, every field is now taken over by the data. And based on that data, there are branches like machine learning, there are neural networks, there are artificial intelligence, and everybody wants to make others smart. So now not only mobile phones are smart, there are smart homes, there are smart cars, there is the concept of smart machines. The lathe machine that you have used in first year, second year, those are becoming smart, except the people, of course. So these are the things that are the sand and brick for building those competitive environments and those futuristic inventions and innovations. This is the basic. So only what from the linear algebra the GATE people will ask is about how the eigenvalues of symmetric matrix behave. Or let's say if you have what you can say addition of eigenvalues is let's say 10 and some multiplication is some other number. So what is the what you can say, determinant of the matrix. So these are basic questions asked from linear algebra, specifically for eigenvalues and eigenvectors, sometimes based on ranks. So if you take 10 papers and you solve those questions, you will come to know that your M1 paper was more difficult than the GATE paper. All right. Calculus is same thing. The derivative, the limits and integration, basic integrations are asked. Sometimes those vector calculus, from vector calculus, they ask about 3 laws, which Stokes theorem, Gauss theorem, and one more was there. I don't remember now. Green's theorem. Okay. And statistic probability, what they'll ask is from Bayes theorem, one question will be there. From statistics, there is this mean median mode. What else they could ask? The decile or percentile, like this. One question will be there. From numerical method, out of derivatives, you have how to solve the derivative using Newton-Raphson. If you know the Taylor series, you know everything. And how to solve integration using trapezoid. It is very easy question. You see it and you can solve it very easily, provided that you know these things at the time of examination. That's the only critical part that we'll discuss later on also. From numerical method, you'll be asked for that RK method, Runge-Kutta method, second order and fourth order. And one personal note, that what mistake I had did when I was appearing for 2009 GATE exam, that it was asked for, I think, trapezoidal method. Solve the basic integration was given. Asked for using trapezoidal method, solve this integration. What I did was, I was thinking myself smart. At that time, calculators were allowed. So I used the, what you can say, the integration function from the calculator and solved that. The answer was there, which was wrong. Okay. So later on, I come to know that the calculator for the algorithm or the function in the calculator was not as per trapezoidal rule. It uses some other method. So that was the problem. And GATE people are not people like us or what we think about normal examiners, because they solve these questions multiple times and they think that if the student is having some confusion in the concept and using that concept, the erroneous concept, if he solves where he should land, that answer will be there as an option. So 4 option or 5 option, whenever you see, those options are not random options given to you. Those are deliberately put there. Okay. Other than that, this right hand side quantitative aptitude, stat probe again come, vocabulary and logical reasoning. Out of these things, quantitative, stat probe and logical reasoning, if you are unable to solve, it is very difficult for you to go for anything, because these questions are from the difficulty level of 10th level maths, basics. So if your aptitude is good, after working out of if suppose a person needs 1,000 hours for completely preparing GATE, but if your aptitude is good, within 200 hours you will get the same result. So it all boils down to aptitude. That's why the name aptitude itself is there in the exam. So your aptitude should be good. Your approach to the problem should be correct. That's the only whole thing. So we don't spare much time over here. So let's move ahead. Second out of the 4 is design. This design section consists of 4 subjects. They consist of one more subject which I haven't mentioned, because generally people have tendency to ignore it. Material science. If anybody is interested, go for it. Okay. And why I have not prepared and I have not shown here, because if you study whole subject, there is a chances that only 1 mark question will be there. So for 1 mark, you have to study a lot of chapters, lot of the theory part. You have to remember the composition of, like say, Babbitt materials from powder metallurgy. You have to know the iron carbide diagram, where that austenite or that martensite forms, what is the quenching temperature, how that martensitic transformation will form. All these rubbish things, to the material people, those who like the material science. But okay, the fact is fact. Everybody, almost 90% of more than 90% people think that it's useless. But trust me, this is only for the GATE. All right, because nowadays I am extensively working in my job, even though I'm totally responsible for thermal and structural side design. I'm totally involved in material science. So in 2006, I was advised by some very good person in the college that if you want to go for material science. What I told him that instead of that, I will drive a cab, but I won't study material science. But if I would have listened to him, the things would have been different. All right. So, but forget about that. Don't even go for material science studying unless you are very much interested in that. So, engineering mechanics, basically a question from truss will be there, a question from the impact, the collision. For that, you must be remembering the coefficient of restitution. Then the question from F equal to ma, the basic dynamics. Then how the same question can be solved using the energy method. And there is one more method, impulse momentum method. So these are the only basic things. One beam will be given to you. You have to just find out reactions. And remember, even if you know how to solve the for reactions, it is not straightforward. Because many people, what they do is one instance I will share. There was a beam given, simply supported beam given. Not simply supported. One end was fixed, other end was hinged. And in the center, there was an internal hinge. So there was point loads, inclined point load, there were UDLs. And it was asked that what is the bending moment or the moment, what is the total moment in that point where the internal hinge was there. So generally what people do is they start calculating the reaction, then they go for calculating moment, force times distance, perpendicular distance is moment. They get the answer and that answer is there. But they forget the basic thing that if there is an internal hinge, so if hinge is there, there won't be any movement created. There will be, because it will allow the joint to rotate. And once it is rotating, there is no oppose. So whenever there is a reaction, if there is no oppose, there is no reaction. That's it. So like in SOM also, there will be a question from that temperature stress. It's always there. Temperature stress is favorite of these IIT people. Once they have given like a steel bar is kept on a frictionless surface, and this is the diameter, this is the, what you can say, material E is equal to 2 into 10 to 5, the favorite one, steel, and the thermal coefficient of expansion is 0.00015 per degree Celsius. That's it. Everything is given, calculate it, you will get the answer, but the answer is 0. All right, because on the frictionless surface, if you heat it, it will expand. No stresses are there. Unless and until you restrict something, there won't be any stress. So that's the basic of that thing. And generally people play with this. These IIT people play with this, and almost around 60 to 70% fall into the trap because they know the formulas, but they don't get the why and when to use the formulas. They have the tools. They have a screwdriver, but they try to once fix the nail with the screwdriver. All right, so that's the problem. Theory of machine, in strength of material also, you have to focus on the deflection part. Deflection of beams, if it comes for 4 marks, the linked question. If it doesn't, 1 marks question will be there. You have to go for SFD, BMD, generally it is favorite. Then you have to learn that columns, especially the Euler's and Rankine formula. Then internal, the thin pressure vessels, all the hoop stress, the longitudinal stress, all those. And one more, that additional rivet, if rivet efficiency is given. So these are the things. Flexure formula, if you remember, no need for doing all the exercises for that shear stress. It is difficult, and if you find it more difficult, leave it. Just remember the diagrams. The Ibrahim sir has taught you. If there is say square section, how the shear stress diagram will be there. If it is triangle, if it is circle, if it is I-beam. So that missile type shape is there for I-beam. So that thing you should see and you understand. That's it. Means they show the diagram for this particular section. What will be the shear stress diagram? That's it. This is that easy. There will be question based on torsion, but generally torsion they don't include in SOM. They include in some other subject like theory of machine or any other machine design subject. So that's not that much difficult. One more thing, I think principal stress is not there in your syllabus, but if it is there, Ibrahim sir has taught you. In machine design might be. So question on principal stress is always there. Whatever you do, if you want to get 1 or 2 marks compulsorily, it is always there, either from direct application, direct formula using, or from that Mohr circle. Sometimes they use that Mohr circle in fluid mechanics also, because in hydrostatic pressure, means in fluid which is at rest, the Mohr circle is 0 because it doesn't have any kind of hydrostatic component. As people generally in strength of material, it is not included in syllabus, the hydrostatic and deviatory components. That's why it is difficult for them to understand and apply the concept of one subject to another subject. So GATE people generally do that. Then there is a theory of machine subject. In theory of machine, gear terminology is favorite. Flywheel is favorite. In flywheel, the coefficient of speed, the coefficient of energy, these are the favorite terms. Then you get from this Grubler's criterion is there. How the linkages are there, how the mechanism, some mechanism is given to you, and you will be asked to find out eye center, by eye center, what is means where that eye center will be, or what how many numbers of eye center. The formula is, I remember, 2 bracket n minus 1 by 2, n bracket n minus 1 by 2. Okay, so these are the questions, because whatever I'm telling you is not because I want to make it easier. You open the 10 years or 20 years GATE papers, you'll see all these questions there. Okay, so instead of just bragging about the difficult tasks, if we focus on the simpler task, because see, you people get clarity in your mind that you set realistic goals. You don't try that I will study for the whole year and then I will do this thing and then I will do that thing. I'll get 100% marks. I will be topper and all this. It doesn't matter. The why I'm telling you these things is always. Even the last week the GATE results were out, and again the statistics proved to be correct. That almost 40 to 50% people don't even qualify, even after a year of official coachings. They go for coaching, and what they do is they just continuously running here and there, and they don't even get qualifying mark. There were students who got qualifying mark, but I was expecting them to get very good marks, but I don't know where they did wrong. So it is totally uncertain thing. It totally depends on your motivation, your resilience, and generally it is happening. People who are not expected to score, they are scoring very much, very good thing. And people who are expected generally by the teachers that this will do, he will do that thing, he will do such a thing. So they are it's very difficult for them to go for. The main reason being they start studying the GATE examination or such examination like they are studying in for these university exams. First of all, that needs to be clear. Even if you get 32 marks in every subject, you can score very good marks in GATE. That's one extreme. It doesn't mean that you should get 32 and you should go there. Other extreme is that even if you get 75 marks in every subject and you don't even qualify for the GATE, that is other extreme. That doesn't mean that if you are scoring 75, you won't get qualified. Other people are also there. There are toppers who top the GATE. There are bottom people who don't even get 1 or 2 marks for GATE because there is a negative marking. So after theory of machines, if you go for mechanical vibration, only 1 degree of freedom vibration is there. So that is very good for you people. Sometimes that even does not prepared by the students well. If you want to just attempt that question, my personal suggestion would be, if the question is for natural frequency finding, you can go for it. Whirling of shaft is there. Then that formula of this, I'm not getting it correctly. Damping coefficient. The formulation or formulas based on damping coefficients for force vibrations. The transmissibility is the favorite one. Only these many things, if you learn, you prepare formula sheets and you solve them to your question, that's it. You are done. You will get the full marks from these particular chapters. Next comes thermal section, my favorite one. Basically, my favorite section is thermal, but my whole life I have worked in design because my tech was also in design. But it depends. Okay, people to people. There are people I have met. Before meeting them, I was even I didn't even think that these people exist, because these people like the production side most. It's, okay, fine. It's free world. So thermal side, what we have is thermodynamics, fluid mechanics, heat transfer, R&AC, RAC, and application. So for thermodynamics, what you have to focus is second law of thermodynamics is the most important. from first law, that SFEE, if you have studied it, steady flow energy equation is an important thing. The formulas that you have learned specifically for adiabatic process, that V2 by V1 is equal to P1 by P2 raised to gamma minus gamma, that T2 by T1, like these formulas. If you have adiabatic process, there will be heat transfer is equal to the change in internal energy. Then for these kind of questions, basically one chart was there. I think if you don't have, ask any faculty, they will having. So you get all one chart, all the processes, 5 processes: polytropic, constant pressure, constant volume, constant temperature, isothermal. And generally students get confused when it is asked that in a hyperbolic process, these are the things, find out these things. They don't even get what is meant by hyperbolic process. So remember, you have learned in 12th standard maybe that hyperbola is something which if you multiply the two axes, x into y, it gives again every time the constant, xy equal to constant. So in x-axis we have pressure, in y-axis we have, in x-axis we have volume, in y-axis we have a pressure. So PV equal to constant is the hyperbolic process. This is nothing but the isothermal, constant temperature process. So sometimes these kind of thing, I don't know why they do it purposely, the IIT people, because nobody talks to them. They are not social elements. So they do enjoy like doing these things. Fine. In thermodynamics, the gas power cycles are the most important thing, Otto, diesel, dual. And there are other, Breton is there, the Atkinson's is there. It is mentioned clearly in the GATE syllabus. These are the cycles you have to focus on. That's it. You don't go beyond that. Again, from thermodynamics, the concept of entropy is important. The exergy is very much important because the whole world is crying for exergy, the available energy, how to reduce the wastage of energy, the unavailable part. So that is important. Then comes the one more thing. From the second law, you might have learned that refrigerator, heat pump, and one more heat engine. So just see to it that the coefficient of heat pump is always greater than refrigerator by 1. So see that, just read something about that and solve the question, because it was asked many times and you are done. About heat transfer, it is difficult to summarize, but one thing is sure: if you want to get 1 or 2 marks freely, you just prepare heat exchangers. The LMTD, specifically LMTD and NTU. That's it. It will give you 1 or 2 marks for sure. Then comes the convection. I personally did not do the convection because at that time I didn't know what the convection and all these things are. But if you want to get that marks also, so just remember the correction, you can say, not correction, the statements for that Prandtl numbers and how the correlations. If you know these dimensionless numbers thoroughly, you will get you can solve the problem on convection also. From the radiation, just learn the concept of that shape factor. It is very important. But if you are having very small understanding, even small understanding of geometry, no need to learn that concept also. If you know the concept, what is shape factor, that's it. You are good in geometry, because I have solved one question in 2015 GATE exam about the shape factor. That was just based on basic triangle. So these things, if you are good in aptitude, that's the only time that you require with you. So heat transfer, in unsteady state, what you have to study is the lumped parameter analysis. There are Hessler charts, but nobody asks question, because to solve using Hessler chart, you need that chart. And IITs won't provide for the GATE exam because it is only through online mode. So these things won't hamper you. Even if you get a problem on steam table, using the steam table, it is one of the favorite question for these people, because generally steam turbines are considered difficult to solve because of a latent part of heat. And so superheating, if it comes, people just leave it, ignore it. So whenever you have to solve for that steam question, the values are given. So you don't need to go for a Mollier chart or a steam table. So it is one step easier if you find so. In the RAC part, what I would refer is only study about refrigerants, and then these air refrigeration is not there. Main is vapor compression and vapor absorption system. Study the basics of it only, and you are good to attempt that question. But rather, I would prefer to go for AC part more, rather than the refrigeration part. If you know psychrometry, and 8 to 10 formulas are there only, 8 to 10 concepts, 8 to 10 formulas for them. If you understood the concept, if you know the formula, you are good to attempt that question. Consider 2 marks fixed. Only 8 to 10 formulas. And if you are good in optimizing, only 3 formulas are there. From 3 formulas, you can derive other formulas. So 3 formulas, if you remember, if you know how to derive them, good, 2 marks are fixed. There is a psychometry chart. Just remember what lines are showing what. 8 to 10 lines, different lines are there. So just remember, if vertical line is there, what it shows. If horizontal line is there, what it shows. That's it. If you know these things, RS is done. In the application part, they generally go for hydraulics and this gas turbines. In gas turbines, the same. The Otto cycle, diesel cycle, Brayton cycle is introduced in gas cycle. In steam cycles, there is a Rankine cycle. On Rankine cycle, every time 1 or 2 marks question will be there always from Rankine cycle. And the same is to be solved using steam table. But as they cannot provide the steam table, they give the values for this application. If you want to get 1 or 2 marks fixed, I will suggest you to go for 3 turbines, the hydraulic turbines, Pelton wheel, Francis turbine, and Kaplan turbine. If you just remember the formulas and the diagram, that's it. You can solve. Even if you don't know those complicated velocity triangles, just learn simple velocity triangle, and you can score that. Means you can get the marks. And while preparing for this, if in your syllabus it was not there, study it. Impact of jets in the hydraulics. So for impact of jet, once you understood the concept of impact of jet, you will come to know the working of Pelton wheel. If you know the Pelton wheel, it will be very easier to learn for Francis turbine, then Kaplan turbine. On 1 page, if you 2 page, if you write the formulas, all 3 combines, all 3 turbines are covered. 2 marks or 1 marks will be sure. And in impact of jet, let me clear the air that only 1 formula is there, that momentum equation, force into velocity. That's it. If you multiply force with velocity, you will get momentum. That's not momentum, sorry, the energy, work done, sorry. So this is the only thing. If you see it this way, the gate without knowing the concepts, you can score, you can qualify. So in between, let me say 1 statement, 1 or 2 statements personally, that if someone is very good with concepts, very good, and he don't remember or don't practice the formulas, he don't know formulas, but he is very good with concepts, he know how to apply them, he will get around 30 to 35 marks maximum out of whole 100 marks. But if there is a person who remembers all the formulas while sitting in the exam hall, all the formulas without any concept mean at least some here and there formula arrangement or the unit balancing, if he knows these things, formula and these things, he can score around 55 to 60. So if you're planning to go for a college like VJTI or COEP minimum level, so even though you don't know the concepts, if you remember the formulas, those huge formulas are there. If you remember those formulas without concepts, you can go knock the door of VJTI quite easily. But I would prefer that both ways you can go into IITs, because same effort. If you want to apply those many efforts for only learning the formulas, so I would rather suggest you that learn the concept. It will take less time to learn the formulas. Like there is a Chinese proverb which says, if you give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, I will spend 4 in sharpening my axe. So it's like that. If you clear the concepts, 4 hours it will take. In 2 hours, you can remember the formulas or chop down that formula tree. But both are important. Even though you are very, you don't want to do anything, you are quite ignorant ignorant person, still you can crack gate quite easily. And the opposite is also true. Even though you are very talented, very intelligent, it is very difficult to get 34 marks to qualify the gate. The next, the topic, manufacturing. The only reason I have studied the manufacturing is because it is mandatory in GATE, because I cannot score more marks only in design and thermal. Otherwise, it is not important, considered by me. And now I have realized that if you are good in any of these things, whatever is listed in yellow, any of these things, there are plenty of jobs in industrial area. People are looking for better people who can apply these things, like in operation research. In our company, I have deployed some operation research concept, because they were MBAs, because in MBA there is a subject of operation research, but they didn't know, they didn't apply in the company, in the factory operations. So everything is important. But here we are not talking about running a company or working in a factory. Here we are talking about getting the marks in the gate and getting some understanding so that the interview is also can be cracked. So forming method, in you forming, what you can get is that cup drawing, wire drawing. There's in forming, if I consider it is not good to mix up things, but if I consider casting and welding, not welding, casting, so you can take it in forming. One important aspect is the filling time to casting, or the solidification time of casting. If you see the past statistics, almost every paper contains a question on casting, either theoretical one or numerical one. If it is numerical, it will be on the solidification time. That's it. So once, I think in 12, at the time when I was leaving the home for the GATE exam, I have just read that formula for casting, because one of my friends said that this is the formula. That formula gave me 2 marks. Okay, so casting is very important. Theory is also in that one formula for riser design, if you call it so. In forming also, you have to remember only these basic formulas. And what is that in rolling? In rolling, generally questions is asked from the rolling, like what is the I think angle of bite, that is tan alpha, rolling pressure. So these 6 to 7 formulas are there only, not 6 to 7 also. 3 to 4 formulas are there for rolling, and one question in every alternate or every paper you will find on that rolling. In joining, generally I leave these joining part. I don't study, because it is based on welded joints. Then those other things like in joining you also have theory part, like soldering, other type of joining. And why I leave it, because I found it very difficult to give the time, because if I have to give time one day to joining, complete the joining and get 1 or 2 marks, instead of that, what I will do is I have to go for that psychrometry and get the 2 marks, because it will take only 2 to 3 hours and it is more interesting. So it depends on your choice. If you want to go for that, fine. In cutting tools, I would, even though in cutting tools I'm not interested, but rather I will suggest you to go for only merchant circle. That merchant circle diagram is there. I think I'm spelling it right. If I'm wrong, please someone just say that. In merchant circle, that single point contact forces are there while the tool is attached to the surface. Those formulation, those only the diagrams of the forces, those are important, and based on that only you will get that question answered. Merchant circle. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure about the merchant circle. If it is merchant circle, leave it that way. Otherwise, please someone just say that. Single point cutting tool. Then comes OR. In OR, you have questions based on LPP. You have questions based on the transportation. You have questions based on this queuing theory. Because we had LPP as our subject, but we didn't have queuing theory. So I have just mugged up the formula for queuing theory, as my friend has advised, and I was able to solve it. Even though I didn't know anything about queuing theory, I was not knowing anything about those lambdas, the arrival rate, departure rate, all these things. But still, I was able to get the question right. That's why I just generally differ and generally ask people to just leave it, this manufacturing, to mugging up the things. But again, conceptual understanding is always good, because that I have to do now. So that was the problem. If I didn't have this, means I have saved time there, I have to spend time here. The same is for you. If you save the time in the education time, you will have to spend the time while you are working. And remember, every hour in the school time or the college time is not equal to the every hour in the working time. If you want to compare it like this way. In your situation, when you are a student, the time 1 hour is equal to 1 rupees, let's say. So in the professional time, when you are at work, 1 hour is equal to $1. That is the comparison. Even though 1 hour is simply a 1 hour 60 minutes, but it is this different. And I'm realizing it because if now and then I generally think that if I had worked one more hour, 2 more hours, the things could have been different, because I cannot spend time right now on those things. So it's your choice, and this is manufacturing, 25 marks. If you want to go for it, even though you don't understand anything, just mugged up the formulas, and if you understand things, very good, nice and good, you can go for it. Okay, now what to focus on? It depends on your appetite and the requirement. If you want to just make your resume attractive, you just have to qualify the gate. That's it. You just write qualified gate exam. That's fine. When you can write this down, when you have interview calls, because if you have interview call, then only you can say that I have qualified. If you don't get any interview calls, to whom you will say that I have qualified gate exam? And you can even post it on LinkedIn, because since last week I am seeing the posts on LinkedIn that some student has shared that I have scored AIR 8. I have got AIR 10. People are liking that. I have got AIR, means All India rank 2, All India rank 14. Now, what do you think if you post like I have got AIR rank of 18,000, so or 12,000? So people are not posting it. So they are restraining it. Even on WhatsApp status, the students are not posting it, because at our time, even if someone is qualified, we have received treats. Okay, so now the things have changed. See, to qualify and make sure interview good, make sure resume good, you require only 35 marks, around 35. And for that 35 marks, you only require to prepare only 30 topics. These 30 topics. If you prepare these 30 topics, you're good to go. And trust me, if you have passed these subjects, and left-hand side I will not cover, because Ibrahim sir has taught that. So all of you must learn these things. Central topic, I don't know whether I have taught you. I think I didn't. So whatever is the thing, even if I have taught you, you have to revise it. Right-hand side, I don't know how many are interested. But as far as these every topic is concerned, if you ask me as the third year student, I would say that every topic would require from 1 hour to 3 hours of study and 1 to 2 hours of practice. So if you spare, let's say 3 hours for all of the topics each, it will come like 90 or 100. Let's count it 100. If you spend 100 hours for these topics, whatever way you please, you can easily qualify the gate. You can easily get your resume, you get a scorecard, and that is a feel of achievement. Trust me, because there are students, students I talked to in the last couple of days, there were students who didn't even qualify. They were preparing since they were in the, let's say, 4th semester, and they didn't qualify. So they asked me, sir, what to do now, because now I'm out of college, and I cannot spend time to prepare those things that I have already prepared. So I thought that what else I should suggest. So I told him that get a job. If you get time, you prepare. Because I know that once he gets a job, it's very difficult to prepare. Because when you have time and your student life, if you don't prepare, so how could you prepare when you don't have time while working? And it is very difficult, but try and shape your, what you can say, strategy, and get time to study these 30 topics. As our Ehrar sir generally says that this should be UDL, not a point load. Okay, sorry. So eigenvalue, rank and matrix, only this study. What you have to do, take the topic, study it, get the formulas, and solve 10 questions, last 10 questions from the gate. All right. So the strategy doesn't mean that you study 30 topics and you get 35 marks. It is for 55 marks. Trust me. If you get it all the correct things, 55 marks, it's there. Fine. But what I have done is I have conservatively calculated this, because there is a negative marking, and if you get here and there some corrections or calculation error, because even if your concepts are good, calculation error are bound to happen, because it happened to me. Like first time when I went for GATE 2008, I calculated correctly, because the paper was with us, means they give the question paper, they give the answer sheet, we have to just put the bubbles on answer sheet, and we have to take the question paper back. So on the question paper, I solved it correctly, the rank and cycle problem, and I have put the wrong answer. So that is also a case. So for that, conservatively, I have put that 35 marks. If you properly prepare it, 35 marks, good to go. You're done. But if you want to go higher, means you want to get better resume, or you want to literally get some MTech admission to get every month 12,000, and at the end of 24 months, MTech degree, or appear for exams like Mahagenco, Mahatransco, Discom, or the state electricity, state water, BMC, all these exams. If you want to appear for that and get selected, not only appear for that, get selected in those things, around 60 marks are required. Again, remember 60 marks because for writing I can write anything, but fact is you require only 50 to 55 marks. But 60 marks is what you should aim for. And if you add these 10 topics, you get VJTI. Okay, again, same thing. If you prepare only those 30 properly, you get no answer wrong, you get VJTI directly. But if you get wrong things, it is bound to happen. You get right here, the 10 things. From complex number, many people fear the complex number. Just prepare for that, the analytical function one. If function is given, you have to just find out what is analytical. That's it. If you if you are good with that, you can solve that question. You can refer 10 papers. From these, what I have to do? Okay, merchant circle. That was correct. All right. So psychometry, merchant circle. Failure theories I didn't mention. One of the failure theory will be always there from that maximum shear stress, maximum principal stress. That Tresca, lots of the 6 failure theories are there. So one of them will be there. So as Ibrahim sir is teaching now, Ibrahim sir always focuses on these failure theories. So if you just attend the lectures, understand these things overall, you get 2 marks for that. But if you want to aim higher, like if you play a gully cricket, then if you go for county, then if you go for IPL type and international cricket, so step by step you can go higher. Literally you are serious and literally you want to make change in your life and your people around you, the life of people around you, like your family, your colleagues, your relatives. Because once you get into PSU or IIT, see, your whole circle gets disturbed. Means disturb, not disturb is an opposite word. They get affected positively. One person gets into IIT, the whole relation, means 1,000 to 1,000 people gets some connection or get some ideas. Once you get into PSU, it is very different again. Even I can say that if you find 3 people who are in the PSUs, it's very difficult to find. Okay, so from that you can answer. So how many of you, I don't know, personally knows the first connection, 5 IITians or let's say 3 PSU people? It's very difficult. These are the rare species and you have chance to become one of them. So around 85 plus marks are there. This is just a number I have telling you. 80% marks are fine. Even though persons who have got 50 marks, they are into ONGCs or the IOCL, like these companies, BHEL, BARC. These things are there. I'm sorry that the same thing got repeated here, the 10 topics. I will send Ibrahim sir the correct version of that. So next 10 topics will be there. But if you see the fact, those 30 and these 10, if you completely properly prepare this, you literally can score 85 marks, literally, if you don't get anything wrong, which is a hypothetical case. But again, if you know, I don't know how many of you know, the Pareto distribution is there. So what Pareto distribution is says that 10% of people have 90% of wealth. Like they say that if 10% of, if you convert that into this, is saying that 30% of topics in the GATE exam, 30% of syllabus will give you 70% of marks. It's what it says. So for the rest of the 70% mark, you have to study whole, rest of the 30% marks, you have to study whole 70% syllabus. So this is what I felt that this smart way is aiming at, that by studying only 30% of syllabus or maybe extending it to 40% or 50%, you can get into IITs instead of studying and bragging about all the syllabus. Generally in coaching classes, this happens. They teach everything, even though you understood or doesn't understand. They keep putting on the new formulas, new sheets, new exams, and this is what happens all the time, because many of you have that experience, because what I believe is almost 20 to 30% of you have went for that IIT JEE. So same thing happens here if you go for the coaching. And literally, I'm not against the coaching, it helps, but that should be like ACE Academy, best one. If you get to that, it's fine, because they are the people who are literally great at that. And for that, you have to spend 1 year, complete year there. Then the things could come out. But remember, it's very rare that first 3 ranks are from these coaching classes. Every time, almost every time, first 3 ranks are from the students like you, like any other college that nobody has ever heard of. These are the people who make the changes, okay, differences. Okay, these the coaching centers, they get ranks from 10 to 100 most of the times. So dividing times and topics, this is my strategy. Whatever the suits you, you prefer that. But this is the starting point, the basis. You should follow the template, you can say. Study the topic, solve the questions from the gate, prepare the formula sheet, because once you have solved, you know what formula is important, how to write that formula. If 3 formulas are there, if they are interconnected, so just remember one and just know how those 2 formulas are derived, because 3 hours is sufficient for deriving the formulas, short formulas. But don't depend on that. Just learn the formulas. Try to learn, try to mug up the formulas. It will be always better. Because I have, I know that me, myself and my friends, we have mugged up around 2,000 formulas there, even though I don't remember many. But sometimes while talking and while saying things, I get to remember those things. Don't burden yourself more. If you can apply logic to remember any formula, it's a very good thing. If you find out some very short logic to remember 5 formula in 1 sentence, people do that. That's another strategy that psychologists apply for school children. One statement is there, and that statement, every word will say some other law or formula, like Vibgyor to remember the rainbow colors. So if you find out these things, please share with us also. It will be helpful for sharing this knowledge to future students like you. Prepare the formula sheet, solve the question, start new topic, solve the question, after completing solve section-wise question, after completing studies, solve full-length paper. So I think up to 6 only, at least up to 6 you should follow, because even if I try for a whole year, I'm not able to solve the attempt this 9th and 10th, because it doesn't get into the line. It's very huge task. Truly speaking, because if it is easy, but it is not what you can say simple. It is, if you say easy difficult, it is easy. If you say simple complex, it is very complex. It is complex than the complex number of that electrical people use. All right, so this is this is my personal opinion, because almost 12 years I'm seeing people are studying, appearing for GATE. They are scoring very good, because one of my our student, the automobile batch, I think Ibrahim sir and all must remember him, Sanket Pedkar. He went to IIT Madras. Now I think he has got placed. He's completed his masters in some other, I don't know, maybe energy side. But this is what people do, and there are people who have prepared but didn't get anywhere. So jack of all trades always pays off. Don't try to be a scientist here. Okay, so one thing, you know everything. Nobody cares. What you have to do is, you know everything, small, you get the click. Early morning study is the key, because even though I'm not directly, practically using it, every person I have seen in every field, does not only education field, every successful person I have ever met, and by successful, I don't mean that if you get into IIT, you are successful. That's not the success indicator. Every person that I personally met, the only one suggestion that if you summarize his all advices, they say that early morning is the key. Then regular test makes you sound, makes your formula sound. If you mug up this formula 100 times a day, and if you solve 10 questions only, the 10 question will be better. revise and triumph, because if you revise, you remember. You don't revise, you forget. If you forget your best friend from schools, okay, even though sometimes you couldn't even eat one single biscuit without them, and now you don't know even their names. Consistency makes everything possible. Consistency is what everybody strives for. This is the problem with everyone. They can do anything. They say that you ask us to means what you can say, पहाड़ तोड़ने के लिए कहेंगे तो एक दिन में हो जाएगा, but 10 दिन वही काम करना है, it is not possible. So consistency. See, every growing object, every growing thing, like life, you see the tree, it is growing every second, even though it is not visible. That is consistency, and that makes a huge tree and beneficial tree. You see yourself consistently, you are growing, so you are improving in your life. So everything which is consistent gets to what it deserves. And without consistency, even if you say that overnight success is the story, backbenches are good, and all these rubbish things like why we should study hard, why should that 3 idiots, why can't I be one idiot? So if you say why I cannot be that particular idiot from 3 idiots, you are already are. So no need to advertise that. So if you don't have consistency, sorry, nothing is better. Yes, of course, you can do something with your life. Even the animals are doing. The moment of change is what I would like to more stress on. So I think my time is about to complete. So let me have 10 more minutes. The moment of change is something what I would rather focus on, because whatever the information I have shared, most of the information is there in public domain, like on YouTube, like on other classes. They have shared some PDFs. They will give you these things. But the most important thing is you should understand the moment of change. Like Charlie Sheen, the actor from Hollywood, has a dialogue in one of his play in 2.5 Men. He says that life is beautiful and whole life comes down to few moments. And this is one of them. So whatever you decide, good or bad, it's not going to hamper you in the future unless you work on it. Like if somebody is a driver and he's bragging about being driver, so he cannot be a good driver. So if he's driver, he has not chosen it. If you have a born black person, that is not your choice. So you have to live with it. If you're born like let's say what you can say in a rich family or in a poor family, that is not your choice. But what your choice is, whatever is you, be a good thing. Like if you're a plumber, be a good plumber. If you're an actor, be a good actor. So that's the thing. And once you decide that what I have to do and you work on it, there is no good decisions and bad decisions. There are only decisions which you work on them and you don't work on them. So one small what you can say probable, not probable, a story type. Let me explain within 2 minutes. Like when I was in 2008, I received my GATE scorecard. Nobody believed, even though I didn't. So some of people were there in cyber cafe. We have to go to see the result before the scorecard comes to home. So there were 10 to 15 people of us. There were people like who have got good score like me, and though there were people who have average, there were people who didn't even score anything, means they didn't qualify. And they were telling that this day is bad for them, that day, the result day. And then I have realized that it was not today that these results are outcome of. Means I didn't go that day and I received the result. Results were cleared, the results were prepared the moment we were writing the paper. So if he didn't write, so how come that coming day of result will be bad for him? It is definitely, he has chosen that. So whatever you write, at that time only your result will get decided. So that is just an outcome. That's just a broadcast of your result, whatever you have did in past. And at that time also means it is not responsible, because in the exam hall, you will write only those questions, you will attempt only those questions which you have studied at least. So when you were studying, you were literally declaring your result in the future while you were studying every topic, one by one, step by step. And that was also not the correct thing to appropriately say that that was the turning moment, or that was the thing to give credit for when you are studying. that you will get a good result and life will be set. One more thing about life will be set. I'm hearing this from 10th standard, 12th standard, graduation, job, everywhere. Your life will be set. Now even also I get that sometimes that if you complete these projects, your life is set. I don't understand these things. I think you are on the same page. So if you anytime understand that when your life will be set, please contact me also, because it never sets. So continue with our parable that if those are studying, you are studying, and in future you are getting all India rank 1. So we cannot attribute that success to that moment also, because you are studying because you have decided to study, you have allocated the time to study. So that decision is important. So when you are taking that decision that I have to study at night, or whole day I have college, on Sundays I will work, I will study. So that decision, when you were taking that decision, that was the moment you are saying that I'm going to receive a scorecard of, let's say, all India rank 10, all India rank 1000, or even all India rank 20,000. So that was the moment of change. So that moment of change I'm talking about. Every decision, whoever we are, so whatever position right now we are, it was some moment when we have taken the decision and we have worked on it. There is no good decision, bad decision. It's also worked out decisions. So that I wanted to convey to you. The last slide that I want to share is this. This is said by Lao Tzu, one of the prominent speaker from I don't want to I don't like personally the China. Okay, he was 2000 years before. So he said that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I would like to elaborate this. When I was delivering the same, not a similar presentation in one of the college in Mumbai University, at that time I got one example. Suddenly, it is like gate is huge. It is very literally, it is huge. If it is easier, simpler, everybody would have qualified. Trust me. You ask your seniors, you ask your immediate seniors, you ask your teachers, you ask everyone you get your contact on. Gate is not that easy. It is easy. It is not that simple. It is a very complex process. But people are there of your caliber. People are there of your age who are continuously doing it. So how could they do that? When I saw that pizza for the first time in 2011, I think I have. So I thought, this much big pizza, how could we eat? So my friend said that there are pieces to eat. Okay, I said fine. So he gave me one piece, one by one, and within I think 20 minutes we have completely. I think the diameter of that pizza was around 150 centimeters or so. So we completely ate that. It's done. So we thought that before 10 minutes or 20 minutes, it was very difficult for us, but now it's gone. So we thought that why not have another? So everything is difficult. Everything is huge. Brick by brick, drop by drop, things get built up. Every second you build whatever you will find ahead. If now you sow the seed of, let's say, decision, you take the decision of seeing yourself, because this will help you, not us. If you see yourself in a better place, if you want to see in the future the better place, if you want to eat a mango in the future, what you have to do now is you just put the mango seed into the land, into the ground. So that's what we can do. Other things, let's put it other way, that whatever are in our control, we should do that. Whatever is not in our control, we are not accountable for that. And I think I have shared, because if you allow me, I can say a few more things, but before that, not before that, I am completed. Generally, people have complained about me that I generally don't speak. So they are right. I don't speak because I'm lazy. But when I start speaking, I become lazy to stop. So if Ibrahim sir, if you don't intervene, I will continue to speak till morning because I have time. So if you excuse me, so this is completed. Thank you for listening to me. And all the best for your future endeavor. If you find any difficulty, please contact Ibrahim sir, Nafis sir, Evra sir is there to counsel you. Dhali sir is quite busy right nowadays, but he is also
No, not at all. Not busy.
okay. So this
I am
is,
always free person.
okay, sir. Thank you for that. So you
Yeah.
can reach out your teachers. They are very cooperative because I was one of them. And one more thing, sir, Dhale sir, I would like to one sentence only. Then I will stop.
Yes, sir.
While
Yes,
I
sir.
was in while I was in academics, I thought that it is very difficult to get a job because we have students who were clearing the subjects, who were getting in 4 years the degree, and it is very difficult for them to get the job. But when I am in the industry, what I found is almost whichever industry I visited as a resource person, they are complaining that as I say that I was assistant professor in Mumbai University. They say that it is very difficult to find good people. They continually brag about this. They said that we don't find good engineers because we have lots of vacancies. And while I was in college, I was continuously listening to the student that, sir, we don't get job. We means almost everyone is unemployed, and all in this engineering is getting eroded. It is downside now. So I don't understand what is happening there. So if you think both ways, students, it is good because people are want what people want is at least you should be good in 2 subjects like nobody else is. That's it. There are jobs, there are people who will help you, and nobody can help you more than yourself because what is you now is not the same person in the 2 years, and that person is continuously shouting at you. He wants to or she wants to convey a message from the future to you. Please कुछ मेरे लिए भी थोड़ा सा ध्यान देख लेना, मतलब कि सिर्फ अपने बारे में मत सोचना, थोड़ा सा उस आदमी के बारे में भी सोच लेना. So it is continuously message people are receiving. Even I felt myself the same way. So thank you a lot, Dhale sir, Abhyam sir. Over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your wonderful uh, ideas and thoughts on the gate and this wonderful words at the end of your presentation. I would request Professor Anup Chavan now to please extend a vote of thanks to our beloved resource person, Samir Khan sir. Anup Chavan sir.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Samir sir has shown us a very structured approach for preparing for the GATE examinations, and rather I would call Samir sir from the industry side. I would also have some memories with him when in the academic side. So I would like to call him as a Professor Samir Khan sir. On behalf of Anjuman Islam's MS Sabu Siddiq College of Engineering and Department of Automobile Engineering, I would like to thank Samir sir for sharing his thoughts in a very structured and a very deterministic manner for preparing for the GATE exam for the students. And it is what rightly said as sir, that you may score, you may end up getting some 9 pointer, 9.55 pointers in the GATE examination, in the your BE examination, but the scoring for GATE examinations requires a different approach, and you have to balance your preparations according to the two things which you have to balance rightly for the academic preparation as well as for your GATE preparations. So right approach and balance is required. What sir wants to emphasize upon was you may that score may vary in terms of BE in 7 pointer, 9.5 pointer, but for GATE exam it matters a lot because it's a final impression of your degree, of outcome of your degree. So once again I thank Samir Khan sir for sharing his thoughts. Thank you very much. Any again back over to Ibrahim sir.
Excuse me, sir, Ibrahim sir.
Yes, sir. Please.
If you have mentioned about his, he has qualified 8 times GATE, Mr. Samir Khan.
Yes, sir. Of course.
If you have not mentioned, I'm just mentioning for the students.
Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And sir has qualified GATE exam with good marks. Not just basically qualified. Yes, sir has scored more than 97%.
Yes.
99 actually.
99%.
Okay. So once again, I thanks all the students and who have spared their time because all of you are basically running very busy, and I once again thank Professor Samir Khan
Sir,
on a very short
sir,
note.
sorry to interrupt you. I just
Yes, sir.
want, like, if any student is having any doubt, so as Samir sir said that he is free till morning, so at least if anyone is having any question, he can directly ask Samir sir.
At least 2-3 questions. It will be common to all the students.
If anyone is having any question in his mind and you want to clear with Samir sir, so you can please ask question to him.
Good, sir. I think nobody has any question, because even in the class, I used to say that if you don't have a question, that means two things. If you have understood everything or you don't understand anything. Same thing applies. Maybe they will contact you afterwards, or whatever the question they have in mind, and then we can discuss.
Okay.
Suyog
thank you.
Gaukar.
Yes, sir.
Suyog Gaukar, you must be having some questions to ask Samir sir. So please ask.
Yes, sir.
Please go ahead.
Yog. Gaukar, do you have
I think
any?
it's,
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Which are the different branches that are offered after clearing gate examination for mechanical engineering, sir?
there are different ways you can think of that. Is like if you give a gate examination in mechanical engineering, ME, you can go for aerospace, you can go for material science, you can go for automobile if it is there, because right now there is no such specialization in any of the IITs. It is there in VJTI. You can go for CAD/CAM. You can go for those energy sciences. I would strongly prefer, if you are considering IITs only. So in IIT Mumbai, there is an energy science branch. It is a department. It is doing very well. The placements are very good, and actual job work is very significant. You can even go for the product design side. If you want, you can go for the computational science and engineering. In ISC Bangalore, they have it's a vast variety of things to go for. So ME gives you very different approaches. Like if you go for Kharagpur, IIT Kharagpur, there is a statistics and probability. So masters in stat and prob. So with that, you can work with the companies which are having consumer products, or like insurance companies, which calculate these warranty periods, the failure analysis, reliability. So there are lots of things you can do. But even if somebody wants to go for, let's say, computer science, for mechanical or automobile, they have to just prepare for appear for that CS examination. So it is totally up to you which exam you prefer, and which department after that you prefer.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Anybody else?
Okay, Ibrahim sir, I have one suggestion for the students.
Yes, sir. Please.
In the name of this gate, I will just suggest you to start from today onwards. At least you spare 10 to 15 minutes minimum with respect to gate preparation. Okay, there is no tomorrow. We say normally kal kabhi nahi aata hai. So you start today only. Let it be 2 minutes, 3 minutes in the name of gate. You just pick a notebook and you write GATE and today's date. And you start something. Let it be SOM or what you call vibration or any subject. Okay. So we'll say we have started the preparation of gate. Am I right, sir?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Here, one more thing
Hello,
I
Ibrahim, sir.
would like to
Yes, sir.
suggest, that if you are want to get where to start, because the best way to go for reference books, but I think you people are not habitual for that, so you'll find you'll be very reluctant to go with the reference books. What you can do is, instead of that, for getting some what you can say, good feeling about gate examination, there are portals like Unacademy is there. There is this Gate, I think Gate Academy channel is there on YouTube. So you first go and visit this small videos for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You
Yeah,
get idea of that. So if you go for directly 2 hours of videos for GATE examination, it won't work, because in the past it didn't work. So once you are able to crawl and walk, don't try to run. So sir, I think their night schedule is it's very tight. They want to leave.
Okay, Ibrahim sir, let us conclude. Finish.
Yes, sir. So I thank all the students and the faculty members, as well as our resource person, Samir Khan sir. And we before leaving, we would want a small promise from Samir sir that every time we invite him to our college, okay,
Excuse
he
me,
would
sir.
be. Mehraj,
Sir,
Mehraj.
let sir continue. Na, sir, sir was saying something, but where we should study portals.
There are many portals. One is the Unacademy, because if you go in the Play Store, see, Unacademy portal was basically started for these UPSC guys. एक क्या उसका नाम था? ओके, एक IAS ऑफिसर था, उसने IAS की जॉब छोड़कर ये अनअकैडमी ये पोर्टल स्टार्ट किया था. इनिशियली जो उसका वो एक्चुअली बिजनेस मॉडल है. ओके, आई एम इंग्लिश ठीक है सर, मैं थोड़ा सा ये करना चाहूंगा बिकॉज आई फील कंफर्टेबल विथ हिंदी. तो उसने स्टार्ट किया था, उसने स्टार्ट ऐसा किया था कि मैं यूपीएससी के लिए गाइड करूंगा फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. 10 मिनट्स के वीडियोस होंगे. सो जैसे अभी कहीं घूम रहा हूँ मैं, कहीं बाहर जा रहा हूँ, तो 10 मिनट्स तो कहीं भी स्पेयर कर सकता हूँ मैं, लेकिन ट्रेन, इन बस, घर पे बैठे हुए 10 मिनट्स इज फाइन. And even though the psychologists have studied, they say that only up to 15 minutes right now in 2019 मैंने देखा था, तो 15 minutes is sufficient. उससे ज़्यादा concentration बहुत difficult हो जाता है ऑनलाइन टीचिंग के लिए. सो ऑनलाइन के लिए इवन IITians ने भी जो उनका जो पोर्टल है वहाँ पे 10 minutes to 20 minutes 12 minutes मैक्सिमम, इतना ही कंसंट्रेशन स्पैन है. तो ये वाला कंसेप्ट यूज करके उसने बहुत सारा अच्छा स्टार्ट किया था. वो सोशियोलॉजी पे, पॉलिटिकल साइंस पे, जनरल साइंस पे उसने स्टार्ट किया था. सो उससे हुआ ऐसा कि जैसे ये पोर्टल से कोरा है, कोरा पर्सनली प्रेफर करूंगा मत यूज करना वो, क्योंकि इट हैज बिकम जंक. क्योंकि जो एक्सपर्ट है वो जनरली कम उस पर आंसर्स करते हैं. जनरली कोई भी ऐसे गूगल वगैरह से कुछ भी उठा के डाल देते हैं जस्ट टू गेट लाइक्स. सो व्हाट आई सजेस्ट इज, उसने ऐसा किया था. उसके बाद हुआ ऐसा कि जैसे कुछ प्लेटफॉर्म पे काफी ये हो गया, उसका फेमस हो गया. तो जितने IITians थे जो टॉप करते थे, तो उन्होंने कहा कि क्यों ना हम भी उसको सपोर्ट करें. सो उसने कांटेक्ट किया बहुत सारे जो टॉप 100 में आते थे रैंक्स. सो उन्होंने क्या किया कि जैसे अभी किसी एक का था गौरव जोशी करके, मैंने मतलब ही वाज वेरी गुड, क्योंकि मैं खुद वो अनअकैडमी का पोर्टल ऐप यूज करता था. जस्ट टू से दैट हाउ डिफरेंटली पीपल आर यूजिंग दोज हु आर वेरी गुड विद गेट. सो उनका अप्रोच देखा मैंने कि एक एडिशन हो जाएगा. सो उन लोगों ने क्या किया था 10-10 मिनट के लिए, जैसे मुझे अगर बोलना है कि लॉज ऑफ थर्मोडायनेमिक्स, तो एक कोर्स क्रिएट किया कि किसी IIT गेट ऑल इंडिया रैंक 10 ने, और उसने स्टार्ट कर दिया 10 मिनट्स के क्वेश्चन. तो वो जो है बहुत ज्यादा फेमस हो गया कि जस्ट मोबाइल में उसको लिखना था पेन से, या फिर ऐसी स्लाइड दे दिया, एक ही स्लाइड में पूरा 10 मिनट कंप्लीट कर लिया, पूरा टाइप कर दिया, लिख दिया हाथ से, उसका फोटो निकाल के स्क्रीन पे डाल दिया. ऐसे करके क्वालिटी बहुत इंप्रूव होते गए. पहले तो उसने सबको अलाउ किया, बाद में फिर लिटरली ये हो गया कि वेरी गुड पीपल आर कमिंग, सो ही स्टार्टेड टू फिल्टर इन देम. अब उसका ये हो गया कि वो चार्ज कर रहे हैं वो लोग इसके ऐसे कोर्सेज के, गेट के सब्जेक्ट वाइज, सेक्शन वाइज, टोटल गेट. तो उसमें मेरा पर्सनल सजेशन ये रहेगा कि ऐसे बहुत सारे पोर्टल है. वो एक तो मतलब मैं यूज किया इसलिए मैं बता रहा हूँ कि वो अच्छा है. तो डायरेक्टली किसी भी पोर्टल में जाके पे करने मत देखना, पहले ट्राई कर लेना, अगर अच्छा लगे मल्टीपल चीजें ट्राई करना. क्योंकि प्रॉब्लम ये होता है कि एक है गेट एकेडमी करके, इसमें यूट्यूब पे है उसका द गेट एकेडमी, आई थिंक ये है. उसमें थर्मोडायनेमिक्स के सारे लेक्चर्स हैं उसमें, सारे के सारे, और वो बहुत अच्छे तरह से हिंदी में समझाते हैं. लिटरली मैंने 1-2 लेक्चर देखा, इट वाज वेरी गुड. स्टूडेंट भी बहुत उसको पसंद करते हैं. और उस एक कोर्स के वजह से वो लोग उसका क्या करते हैं, पूरा पैकेज खरीद लेते हैं कि 50,000 है, 60,000 है, 1.2 lakhs है, दे परचेस. स्टूडेंट लोग जो है 3-4 लोग मिलकर जमा करते हैं, एक दिन तो देखिएगा पेन ड्राइव मिलता है। लेकिन लिटरली याद रखना कि कोई भी इंस्टीट्यूशन, कोई भी ये 2 से 3 सब्जेक्ट अच्छे से पढ़ा सकते हैं, उससे ज्यादा नहीं कर सकते, बिकॉज दे आर वेरी गुड इन दैट, दे आर मास्टर ऑफ वन, नॉट जैक ऑफ ऑल ट्रेड। वो प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है। और वो गेट एकेडमी का भी जब देखोगे आप लोग, पीके नाग बुक तो सुना ही होगा, थर्मोडायनेमिक्स से नाम आते तो पीके नाग तो आ ही जाता है। पीके नाग बुक का वो एज इट इज बोर्ड पे लिख के हिंदी में समझाते थे, बाकी कुछ नहीं। वो जो टीचर थे वहाँ के, जब मैंने देखा कि पीके नाग में लिखा हुआ है, एज इट इज लिखा हुआ है, और पीके नाग की जो मिस्टेक्स है वो भी एज इट इज प्रोजेक्टेड थी उसमें, तो वो एक थोड़ा सा ये हो जाता है। सबसे अच्छी चीज उस वीडियो में ये लगी कि मतलब ऐसा है कि कोई सामने बैठ के समझा रहा है बुक को। जैसे बुक अगर पीके नाग ओपन करोगे, इट इज वेरी बैड, कोई उसको पसंद नहीं करता खोल के पढ़ने के लिए। लेकिन अगर कोई बाजू में बैठ के समझा रहा है हिंदी में, तो वो अच्छा लगता है, भले बहुत सारी चीजें उसमें मिस्टेक हो। सो इट इज लाइक दैट। सो एक चीज देख के मतलब वही है कि एट द एंड कि किसी ने जैसे क्या बोलेंगे कि किसी मोबाइल का कवर बहुत अच्छा है इसलिए मोबाइल खरीद लेना, ये बेवकूफी की चीज होगी। तो तुम लोग को अब उतना पता नहीं है ये बिजनेस मॉडल्स का, सो आई वुड सजेस्ट जितना हो सके फ्री में ट्राई करो। अब ऐसा अगर कंडीशन आ गया एडिक्शन जैसा कि नहीं ये बहुत अच्छा है, मतलब इसके लिए तो मैं जैसे वीकेंड पे जॉब करके फिर मैं पे करूंगा तब भी उसको लूंगा, इफ दैट कंडीशन इज देयर गो फॉर दैट। तो वो पर्सनल चॉइस पे डिपेंड करता है। अदरवाइज अननेसेसरी का कंटेंट पे पैसे मत डालना, तुम लोग नहीं पढ़ोगे। मतलब तुम लोग से मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि आई एम डीमोटिवेटिंग यू पीपल, ये चीज मैं 3 साल से बोल रहा था कॉलेज में भी, बहुत लोगों ने परचेस भी किया, लेकिन नहीं होता वो। 1-2 दिन में अगर बात सुन के ये करके थोड़ा सा मोटिवेशन आ जाता है, बुक लेके रखे रहते, पढ़े रहते, आई कैन गारंटी 20-30% तुम लोग में से ऐसे होंगे जिनके घर पे आज भी वो फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, मैथ्स की इतनी मोटी मोटी बुक होगी जितनी तुम लोगों ने अगर पढ़े होते तो एमएससी इन फिजिक्स कंप्लीट किया होता तुम लोगों ने। तो वो नहीं होता है। तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा रियलिस्टिक होके 10 से 15 मिनट के ट्राई करो, जहां भी मिलता है, जो भी मिलता है। उसके बाद जो है अगर ये एपेटाइट बढ़ता है तो फिर तो ओपन फील्ड है, फिर जिसको चाहिए उसको चैलेंज करो, जो रेफरेंस बुक लेना पढ़ लो, व्हाटएवर इज वर्ल्ड इज योर्स। और एक बात याद रखना कि किसी भी टॉपिक पे तुम लोग अगर एक दिन में 15 मिनट देते हो, अबाउट एनी फील्ड, एनी टॉपिक, मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ने के लिए तुम लोग अगर 1 घंटा देते हो डेली का, 4 साल में तुम लोग उस लेवल पे आना चाहिए जो पूरे कंट्री में कोई नहीं होगा, एक्सेप्ट दोज हु हैव स्पेंट मोर देन यू, दैट्स इट। 1000 hours is more than sufficient for full mechanical engineering subjects। वैसे तो आदमी बहुत मुश्किल है आजकल में, तो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन योर चॉइसेस। उतना ही खाना जितना हजम कर सकते हो, बस दैट्स वाज द होल क्रक्स व्हाटएवर आई हैव सेड इन लास्ट 10 minutes। यस सर, इब्राहिम सर, ओवर टू यू।
Anybody else want to ask any question, or shall we conclude? Hello, shall we conclude? It means
conclude, sir. भूख तो मुझे भी लगी है।
Sir, I think now we should conclude.
Whatever question they will have, they will contact you, sir. Sorry, आप
भाई इतना अच्छा लेक्चर सुन करके भूख मिट जानी चाहिए, नींद खत्म हो जानी चाहिए।
सबकी हो गई होगी, लेकिन अभी समीर सर के बारे में सोचना पड़ेगा।
ओके इब्राहिम सर, मेरे ख्याल से आप कंक्लूड कर दीजिए।
जी सर, जी। So thank you so much, sir. Okay, and see you again very soon. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you so much. Good night.
Good night, everyone. All the best for your future endeavors.
Good night, Samir sir. Thank you everyone.
Thank you Samir sir. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The best.
Hello.
Yes sir.
Good night, Samir sir.
Thank you so much.
भागते दौड़ते